In the previous chapter, we explained how to store scene and chase playback. But these two kinds of playback doesn't have the time right now. This means that the running time is manually controlled, or the fader is always in a state of pushing up. In Lighting programming, each playback has a fixed running time. This needs to set a time for each queue inside it. First, click on the corresponding playback. Go to the playback editing page. Such as this chest which we just stored has 3 queues. The column shows first queue, second queue, third queue. Here is the time setting for each queue. There are 5 time types in total. First is trigger. The default trigger mode is go. As mentioned before, after press the connect button on console, use go press GO to switch between the previous step and the next step. How to make it run automatically, or how to make it run at a fixed time. First, click trigger and click setup it in the lower right corner. It will remind you to set playback queue trigger on. Go means to use buttons to control it runs queue by queue. Follow means that when the previous queue is finished, it will automatically run the next queue. Queue by queue is called follow. Time model is mainly used for cultural tourism projects. The follow mode is more commonly used in lighting programming. Let's take a look at follow mode. Click follow. We're going to push chase playback fader. It's going to switch every queue very fast. Because it doesn't have time for every queue. Now, we need to set the time for each queue first. There will be 4 kinds of time: fade in, fade out, delayed entry, delayed out. Fade in means that when we push the fader, it will not reach the maximum value instantly. The value will have a sliding process. Slowly reach to this queue's value within the time. For example, set 1 second fade in for this queue. Next is fade out. The default value of fade out is fade in. This means that the fade out time is the same as the fade in time. If we don't need fade out time, enter 0. Push the fader again. The first queue will have an effect that slowly lights up for 1 second. We set the fade in time of these 3 queues to 1 second. Every queue will have a slow light for 1 second. Right now, slowly light up such an effect. This is about fade in time. What is fade out? Fade out means that after this queue is completed, the light will not go out immediately. It will go out slowly, such as to set 1 second fade out time. If we want the playback to turn off immediately after running, then we don't need to set fade out time. If we want to achieve the same effect as shown now, we need to set the fade out time. Now each queue takes 1 second to fade in and 1 second to fade out. Total is the seconds running time for each queue. It means running a full chase playback is 6 seconds. What is this delayed entry and delayed out? Delayed entry means that it will wait for a while before executing the fade in time. Let's set 1 second delayed entry. Set delayed out time 0. Pushing the playback, it will wait 1 second first, then light up. The next queue is the same. First execute 1 second delayed entry. Then execute 1 second fade in. Delayed entry means that it will wait for a while before executing the fade in time. If we set fade out to 0, this looks more effective about delayed entry. Wait for a second, then light up. Wait for a second, then light up second queue. Wait for a second, then light up third queue. This is about delayed entry. The delayed out is the same principle. After the fade in time is executed, the fade out time will not be executed immediately. It will execute the delayed out time first. Wait for a second, then light off. Delayed entry means that it will wait for a while before executing the fade in time. Delayed out means that it will wait for a while before executing the fade out time. This is about time setting for playback.